Hello friends, in this session we will be learning about assignment operator in Python. Earlier we have discussed that we use an assignment operator to assign value to the variable. In this session we will be understanding about assignment operator in details. Suppose if we want to store someone's age, we will write age equal to and assign some value to it. Here we have assigned the value 24 to the variable age. We have written age equal to 24. This equal to sign is known as assignment operator. We use an assignment operator to assign a value to the variable. Now if we run the program, nothing is displayed. This is because we are just storing a value in our variable. We are not displaying anything in the output. Let me display the value that variable age is storing. Now if we run the program, you can see age is storing 24. So we can use an assignment operator to assign the value to a variable. So what is happening here is the assignment operator will take the value that is present on the right hand side and it will assign it to the variable that is present on the left hand side. This way we can use an assignment operator to assign value to our variable. Here we have assigned 24 to the variable age. What we can also do is we can perform some operation and assign that result to the variable. Let us understand this with an example. Suppose this person has a sister and she is 5 years younger than this person. Suppose if we want to store the sister's age, so what we can do is we can create a variable sister age, and since she is 5 years younger than this person, we will subtract 5 from this person's age. So here what is happening is the assignment operator will assign the value of this expression, which is 24 minus 5, it will be 19. So assignment operator will assign 19 to the variable sister age. Now let me display the sister's age. If we execute our program, we can see the sister age is 19. So we can also use an assignment operator to assign the result of an expression to a variable. Now suppose this person has a friend whose age is same as this person's sister's age. So suppose if we want to store his friend's age, what we can do is we can write friend age, and since the friend age is same as this person's sister's age, we can write sister age. Now let me display the friend age. So here I am displaying the age of his friend. So what is happening is here I have used assignment operator to assign the value of one variable to another variable. Now if we run the program, you can see it is displaying the friend's age. So here first we have assigned a value to a variable, then we used assignment operator to assign the result of this expression to the variable. Next what we did is we used assignment operator to assign the value of one variable to another variable. This process is known as initialization. Initialization is the process where we create a variable and assign some value to it. So in initialization, we create a variable and assign some value to it. See here we have created a variable and assigned some value to it. This is called initialization. Notice here we have created a variable and we are assigning some value to it. Here we have a single variable to which we are assigning value. So we are initializing a single variable. So we can tell that here we are initializing a single variable. Remember we discussed that initialization is the process where we assign some value to our variable. So here we have used assignment operator to initialize a single variable. Next, we will see how we can use an assignment operator to initialize multiple variables together. Suppose if we want to store some information regarding a person, what I will do is I will create some variables and I will store the person information. First, let me comment it out. Suppose if we want to store the person name and the person gender. So I have created variables name and gender. Let me assign some values to them. So the name will be Ada Lovelace and her gender will be female. See, here I have used an assignment operator to assign multiple variables. So using a single assignment operator, I am initializing multiple variables. As we discussed, assignment operator will take the value that is present on the right hand side and it will assign that value to the variables that are present on the left hand side. So the name will be storing the string Ada Lovelace and the gender will be female. Now let me display the values that variable name and gender are storing. So name and gender. If we run the program, you can see it is displaying the person's name and the person's gender. We have discussed earlier that when we pass multiple values to print function, what it will do is it will separate multiple values using space. First we have the person name, then we have the person gender. Notice we have space which is separating multiple values. So if we want to separate using some other string, what we can do is we can pass an argument that is separate to this print function. Now suppose if I pass separate is hyphen, this time multiple values will be separated by an hyphen. If we run, notice in the output we have hyphen in between multiple values. So here instead of hyphen I will pass a comma. Now if I run the program, you can see now we have comma in between multiple values. So comma is separating multiple values in our print statement. Now suppose if we want to store some more information regarding this person. Suppose we want to store their marital status. So I will create a variable married and I will assign it a value, a boolean value that is true. Next I will display the value that variable married is storing. Let me run the program. It is displaying error to us. It is displaying syntax error. Let us try to fix it. It is suggesting that this error is occurring in this line. And it is also telling that we might have forgotten a comma. And this is true. Remember we discussed earlier that when we want to print multiple values using print method, we have to separate multiple values using a comma. Now if we run the program, you can see it is displaying the person name is Ada Lovelace. She is a female and she is married. So if we want to assign values to multiple variables, what we have to do is first we have to declare our variables on left hand side, then we have to assign them their corresponding values. This way we can use a single assignment operator to initialize multiple variables. Let's revise what we have learned in this session. In this session, we learned about assignment operator in detail. We learned that we use an assignment operator to assign value to our variable. Here we have assigned a value to the variable. Next, here we have assigned the result of an expression to a variable. Next, we learned that we can assign the value of one variable to another variable. Then we learned about initializing variable. Initialization is the process where we assign some value to our variable. Here we are assigning value to a single variable. See, we are assigning some value to a single variable using assignment operator. Then we used assignment operator to initialize multiple variables together. I hope you found this session useful. Thank you.